Boy, I don't know that I've ever been in a meeting where I didn't hear innovation eradicators. Now, the first and greatest one, though, is speed. Speed eliminates innovation because our brain requires time if it's going to think differently. Okay? Because our likelihood, our tendency as an adult human, everything in our neurophysical and biological structure says, do it the same way, do what's comfortable. And yet the world's changing around us. So speed is the number one eradicator. Learning how to slow down 10 seconds, 3 minutes at the beginning of a meeting to talk about winning. Okay, that's the best thing that you can do. Secondly, when you hear things being said, oh, that's not the way we do things here. Oh, we tried that once before, that'll never work. Oh, don't rock the boat. You know, it's better to just go along. Anytime you hear those phrases, know that those are instantly eliminating innovation. They eliminate the opportunity for someone to propose a new way, a new idea, to think differently. So listening for those phrases in your meetings and in the hallway conversations, really critical. Really critical for a leader to understand how much of that, how prevalent are those types of comments, and to be able to say, wait a minute, you're right, we have always done it that way, but what if? What if we tried it a new way? What would it look like? Let's brainstorm. 3 minutes. 3 minutes. Doesn't have to be lengthy hours and hours of conversation and tedious meetings. 3 minutes, right? So those are the types of things you want to be very aware of. Probably the next thing you want to think about is just the overall culture and environment. If you're doing the same things you were doing 10 years ago, you've got a big problem. If you're doing and running your business the same way you were 5 years ago, you've got a big problem. I mean, look at the advances and things just in communication channels in the last year and a half. For goodness sakes, Twitter didn't exist 3 years ago. Today, Comcast, Dell, AT&T do all their customer service that way. Really think about the just massive changes. And whether you like the social media is a great example, whether you like it or not, it doesn't matter. It is. It's brought down entire nations. Go ask anyone in Egypt. So very big changes in communications, connection points, etc. But if we don't pause to even consider those things, we just say, oh, that's for those dang hooligan teenagers, right? We're not likely to take advantage of and use any of them. And yet there are tremendous examples of success via those channels. So we've got to open ourselves up to constantly saying, well, maybe we could try something new. And that doesn't mean you have to go and eliminate all the things that made you successful. Just layer on a few new things every now and then, and you'll be amazed at how it opens up possibilities.